Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be playing more Fallout 4 and hopefully exiting the power armor. There we go. So, I finally made it back to Sanctuary before the power core ran out, and it seems that I'm going to start going around dismantling everything. So what do we have? Just a bunch of scrap barrels, tire, and we have a few houses which are quite important as well. I should probably delete all the important stuff and then go around with all the little stuff later. The main things I want to get rid of are around this main house because that's where I want to build the main base. So that's 15 concrete right there. Is that all of that? I can't tell if it selects it all. Oh, 2 lots. Right then, so just out like the main house area, just gonna start scrapping all of this, and I should probably check how much of each item I have. Oh well, that's pretty decent for right now. I'll delete this house here. Or not. There we go. It's a new clean patch. And a bunch of other objects. Just get rid of this and this tree. So starting off with the main base, I was thinking, because you have all the area to work with, the actual base where like I stay and keep all the objects and stuff could be around this tool thingy here. So I think I'll keep all the major items, delete the toolbox because the contents get transferred. Keep that because power station thing's obvious. And just like a few scrappy things around the house. I'll get a bit more steel. So yeah. Talking about recently in this game, we went to find the Minutemen. And we did like find them at the Deathclaw place. And they apparently should be here soon. And once they are, we can like start the Minutemen up and actually get this base up and running. So I know that once they get here, they ask for quests and stuff. But I sort of want to have the main house done by then. That's why I'm just scrapping all this stuff now. So to start off, we're going to have a basic wood wall coming off the house just to like block off any light or anything. Let's see, that's lined up, yeah. And then junk fences after that, because junk fences right next to the house, I noticed, don't look the best. How much do these take? Quite a bit. Rubber's unnecessary, so that's 10 and 4, and that's 10 and 15. What's the difference? Oh, that's a gate, okay. So we need a gate. I'll place that in the middle. And this is just like a normal piece of junk fence. And it like doesn't line up, I've noticed. Junk fence isn't like the other fences. Try and it has a little gap, but it's fine. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's not like later on that the enemies are going to be able to get up this far anyway. Oh, they must be here now, seeing as the people are going up. Whoops. Could you actually walk through that? No. Right, that's okay. Just as long as you can't. And we'll place this there. Just make sure that it is in place and facing slightly this way so I can put in a normal wood wall. Try and keep it sort of in the middle. That's going to be difficult. I'll work on that later. I'll just use it for the basics right now. And get rid of this tree. So now that these guys are here, I'm going to get quests from them. I think it's mainly like to build beds and things to start off with. So I don't actually have the indicator for them just yet. So I'll continue building. Over here, we could have the house that's here actually link onto it. This could be interesting if I had like a pathway going down here and then fence this off at a later date. I'm thinking if I'm not going to have a gate here like at the front, I should probably just straight up with the shack walls. Or then maybe just place them at this level so that the other ones I place go in place with it. I'm not sure if this one's going to fit here or not. Yeah, that's fine. And that was really weird. I should probably put this here just in case I want a normal door. I think for now that should be fine. I mean, you get the basic gist of it. So, we have this little area out here, which leads into this house. It's not completely, like, secure or anything yet, but I'm just going through getting the basic structure out of the way with. So, from inside the house, I'll just delete all these main objects. What do we have? Chairs and other stuff. Get all this out of the way. We could get some more steel and wood from it, so... Whoops. These scrapping controls are a bit awkward. Having to press Enter, but your mouse also moves around in case you want to click it every time. So pressing Enter is easier, but then you have to take your hand off the mouse. Complicated. I'll delete that radio. Delete the copyright. Right, so where are we? Toilet. Sink. Stall. Ceramic's pretty important, and it's harder to get early on. I think you're talking about getting items and stuff. I should probably get my next perks I leveled up if I remember rightly. Right, so we have this house here. I'll just delete all these scrappy things. I won't go around checking for every little item. Wow, you can't be any louder, could you? Wow, everybody just gets here and starts using my stuff. Unbelievable.
I'm glad you decided to come with us.
Well, actually,
I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I live here. Well, I did actually live here before, but I now live here.
I used to like living here before the war.
But I like it now.
Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
I'll just go with the...
Just my son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
awkward moment.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could
With a
go
gun.
help out the settlement?
Sure.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Got it. And I'm leveling up, right? There we go. Alright, now I should take these level ups, because thinking about items I'm going to need, strength is quite important here. And also, it leads down to this strong back perk. So collecting and carrying around a lot of items is now going to be my specialty. 285. That's pretty good for a level 4. To have this over here. Oh, my power armor isn't close enough. We'll take this. But yeah, I'll probably talk to
You willing to do
Sturgis
some
first.
work?
Sure. Sarcastic.
I love work. I could sit and watch it all day.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
I don't know what you look like. You said you were willing to help. Making beds is what we need help with.
Actually, I don't think I did say yes. I think I was sarcastic about it.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Sure. I'll just throw them in this room here. Need to make sure I actually have the materials for it. I won't waste any steel. I'll go with these little shite beds. How many do I need? 5. I'll throw one in the bathroom. Oh, I don't have cloth. Okay. That could be a problem. Let's have a look around for some. Wood. I don't think any of this is going to have cloth, but I'll go and check the other houses in a second. Is there anything in here? Nope. It's just an oil can. Other houses, I can look for actual beds. This probably has cloth, right? No? Just throw it in this bathroom. Are you going to bed already? Where's Sturgis?
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank
not
you
really.
for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
Know how you feel?
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on.
You get all
For them.
sentimental. Okay, or just end the conversation like that. Sure. So, water. I know you can get purifiers, they can require power and everything, it's really complicated. I don't even think I could build them because of the amount it requires. Oh wow, I actually could. Okay, that's actually tempting. I think I should. Because power generators and stuff aren't hard to set up. I'll have a look, make sure I'm not making a mistake, seeing I can actually build a generator. Sure, I'll build a basic generator. And I'll place it down by the pump to power it. This is the water, right? I'm not just placing it in the middle of nowhere. Right, get rid of some of the stuff that's in the way. There's a whole ruined house. Somebody just dumps a picnic table in there. Oops. There we go. 10 water. What you doing going to sleep? Sending me to work and you just slave laboring me. Or you go to sleep.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Sure, but you're gonna have to work on them.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
30%. I'm gonna have to walk in and out every time I want to assign somebody. Oh, so they actually have people already on them. That's fine. We should probably plant like melons and gourds out here then.
Seems to be growing well.
And then I'll just place these melons. If you'll allow me. And that was weird. And the gourd. Is that only 40%? Okay, well. We need food from somewhere else then. It should be in the toolbox. Or this thing. I forgot what it's called. Workshop. There should be some in here, right? Nope. Yes, not. So I guess that food thing will have to wait. Work on the house a bit more. Why do I keep getting that out? You just switch it so that I'm not just slowly walking around. I should probably scrap these. It's pointless carrying more than one. Getting 5 steel out of it. And it's a while until I get the perk because I get myself 1 intelligence. Just because I thought that the Idiot 7 was going to be the quickest way to level up. Might have been wrong. But it's still fun to try. So that's scrapped a decent amount from in front of the house. I should probably try and clear the road just so there's like a straight path down. So I'll get back to when I've done that. Well, I guess that this is a radiation storm. So I should probably get out of here and go to sleep. But no, I'm going to scrap. Scrapping in the storm. Although it's probably like a better idea to actually go to sleep. Before I get radiation poisoning. Free bed. There we go. Apparently, Sturgis just slept in it straight away. I need another one. Another hour. I swear, I think it actually just takes 2 hours to do that. I also know that that well rested thing gives you a boost in XP slightly for the next certain amount of time. Is any of this grown? Not as of yet. So, generally this is going to be the basic area. I mean, the back of the house isn't too defended just yet. Should probably move this up here. I'll scrap this. There's quite a lot of items right there. Not sure if it's used for anything, but... Alright, so... scrapping or scavenging station is good because I know that this is an object that gives you like one random item a day if someone's assigned to it, I think. And I'll scrap that. So let's assign. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to be in this mode to assign people.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us
Shut
here,
up.
kid. Your energy is tied to this.
Well, that worked. That's a nice link, I'd say. From this house to that one. I should probably... Because this is the starting house, right, isn't it? So if I made a link around the back, I don't think that... Well, that's a big tree. I don't think that around here is going to get attacked. But it's more aesthetically pleasing if it's fence stuff. Just make sure the fence looks nice. And then it probably put like a gate here. Right, so I was thinking for now this could be the sort of garage area with the weapons, power armor station and all of this. Inside I'm just going to use for the set orders, so this won't be used for me. I might use this house, or as a better idea, because as I was saying about this garden, I might turn this garden into a separate building of its own. Because, as I probably mentioned before, my base wasn't actually built in Sanctuary on my playthrough off camera. So I'm sort of new to Sanctuary and I don't know like where everything is or whatever. Which is kind of ironic story-wise, but I'm thinking building a house around the back of the house you start off in is quite good. Also, access outside of here, access over to the other house, out of exits. Problems with like these bushes though, I guess. And then I can exit out of this way as well, so it's sort of out the side of all the civilian work and everything, but it's still within like sight of everything else. So it has all the same exits and everything, but it's just separate, which is, I think it's going to work nicely. So to start off with the house, I'm going to try and make it metal. I need to see how much this takes. Okay, quite a bit. I think it should be fine though. The flooring, now this might be where the problem is, because I want to do this shack foundation stuff and raising it up off the floor like this, just so the bushes don't interfere. Maybe like that. Try and place one or two. As you see, okay, that is really weird. Some of the bushes actually overlap the flooring. It's not that bad, it just gets irritating when you look at it. So I think I have enough concrete to fill in these for now. Although that could be a problem here. See, it's gone too slightly like an angle. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to alter these, which I'm just going to do now. Right, so now this floor's raised up, it actually gave me an idea that I could probably use the roof of the house. Not as like a main flooring, but sort of a way to go up and have another level. So if I like left this here, because I can't actually get down there, so I'd be able to get down here. This would be like open, and I'd also like have a clear view of inside the house from this building, which could be interesting. Maybe I should put another one of these on here. Just extend it out a bit. And then that seems good. And then just go along more from here. See if I can actually do that all the way down or not, because there's actual hedges here that might block me. Yeah, I think these hedges are going to block. I think I should be okay this way though. I have to get rid of this. I mean, these picket fences are nice and all, but they get in the way. So just place this here. Oh, did that not place? There we go. Still have a decent amount of concrete left, and this is the place to get it, if any. We will build a metal, outside here. I'm thinking this one because it looks the nicest. Hopefully I can fit this down. And then, yep, that's nice. It doesn't take up any wood to do this either, which is always a bonus. Right, so I'm just going to lay in the basic area. Oh, no, this is getting irritating, isn't it? Right, I won't bother too much about that right now. I'll just leave it as it is. And then here, or perhaps like here, so that I can store this instead of deleting it. I will place a stair. So this will end up leading up, and I can have a second level that goes over the top of the house. So that'll be interesting. This part here can lead out to the second garden, where I can add more onto the house if I want to. Oh, this little... It's not so much of a house at the moment, it's more of just a raised platform. Talking about raised, I should probably make it so that I can access it from the floor. And actually, it might be a good idea to do a door. That seems to do corners with no problem. Right. It's on wood, isn't it? Does that work? I don't think that's going to work, is it? It looks like more aesthetic. Okay. How that works. I'll just pop a door on it. I think I'm going to go with blue. Or green, actually. There you go, that's nice. So, I have the basic house at the back of this house. This is where the main base is going to be. Sort of got this kind of defense rigged up at the moment. And, yeah, so right now we've got the farm, and then that. And I'll end up working on it more next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. I might go and do the other Minutemen quest next episode, actually. It should be quite fun, change up the pace a bit. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks in advance. I'll speak to you all next time.